CMA week, our buddy Josh Thompson coming by. How's it going, man?
Woo! Things are great, man. We're just kicking off CMA week. I mean,
Yeah.
This is getting all these. I mean, literally talking. I don't know how many millions of people this morning.
Well, and just part of our group alone, 43 stations nationwide. I always like to brag about that. It's pretty cool.
That's huge, man. It's huge.
Yeah, and you're out on tour right now, man. It kicked off.
Yeah, with Justin and Randy, kicked off last week, and it's wild. I mean, it's sold out. I mean, and it goes 56 dates, something like that, until next May. I mean, it's cranking.
Off the beaten path.
That's it.
I love the new single, man. Cold
Thank
Beer with
you.
your name on it.
Thanks,
That is,
bud.
I mean, it sounds like a Josh Thompson song.
Well, I mean, and I thought so too. And that's the one on the record I didn't write. I mean, but I listened to so many songs, and that one just lyrically, it just caught me, man, off guard. And I was like, man, well, that's cool. So we took it to the studio. It sounded great. So that's the first single. The record's 2 mixes away from being done, and hopefully you'll get to hear it soon, and hopefully it'll be out in 2014.
Cool, like early spring.
I'm not sure yet. We haven't talked about that, but I'm hoping the earlier the better.
How do you guys fit in the time to even record when you're on tour like that and do all these interviews? I mean, how do you fit into time to come back and hit a studio?
Well, you know what? The summer, surprisingly, is usually I'm in Nashville 2 or 3 days a week. Mm-hmm. It's my springs. It's the winter, springs, and falls. The times where normally you're supposed to be winding down. They're cranked up for me. I don't know what it is.
Which is tough to fit in hunting too, isn't it?
It's every hunting season. I swear, it's been the same dilemma for the last 4 or 5 years. I've got to move dates and cancel hunting dates, and and that's the nature of the beast, I guess. But
yeah, a lot of our fans are into hunting too. I saw you shot a real nice elk.
I did. Went to Utah this August for a pre-rut, and that's basically they're all kind of yarded up, but they haven't separated yet, and you're basically spot and stalk. Mm-hmm. And that was my first time ever hunting elk that way, and absolutely loved it, man. Got a 6x6. I made a Pope and Young bow with my bow. Shot it at 50 yards, and it was just a great
50.
experience.
That's a shot right there with a bow.
Well, it's a poke, but if you're practicing on a deer target. Mm-hmm. And then you move up to an actual size elk, it's a lot.
The vitals are about the size of a whitetail.
It's like, pull back on your neighbor's horse one time, and you'll see how that's a little bit easier than a deer.
Exactly. We're talking to Josh Thompson, man. It's fun to catch up with a guy who is a regular guy who you had your hands in concrete at one point. Now you got your hands in country music and big-time lifestyle. But you're still the same guy. Yeah.
I mean, minus the calluses and a couple more pounds, but.
Yeah, I think a lot of our fans can relate to that and appreciate that.
I think that's the heart of country music, man. I think it always has been. I think it always will be. It's real people and people that work hard for a living, and they like their music loud and their weekends crazy.
The Packers going to make the Super Bowl?
Rough night the other night. Yeah, it was rough, but I think once we get all our guys back, we're going to have a great year.
Well, good luck on the tour. If you haven't had a chance yet, Off the Beaten Path, cold beer with your name on it. Look for Josh Thompson. Thanks again, man.
Thank you, buddy. I appreciate it.
Good to see you.